Hello. Today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of a whisper ramble, a good old-fashioned whispered ramble. I thought I'm rounding out my filming day. I'll do something really chill with it. If you don't know, right now I'm filming videos in bunches because I am chronically ill and I do not feel well enough to film many days of the week. So the days that I do, I must take advantage of as much as possible. So, just gonna be chilling and chatting. I have a few triggers that I want to try out, but for the most part, it's just going to be a chill ramble. If you hear fan noises in the background, it's still late summer. It's about to be fall, but I apologize for any background white noise. It's necessary right now. Hopefully, as it gets cooler outside, I will be able to turn off the fan while filming and not feel the effects of it so deeply as I do right now. So, this week, me and my family were considering going to the Renaissance Festival, but we have pushed it back a few weeks, which I'm glad about because I have a costume that I'm working on that was not finished. But when we do go in a few weeks, this and this will end up being overskirts on another skirt on another skirt. That is going to be my many layers that make up my witch dress. Yes, I'm very unoriginal. I have decided to go myself a witch as a witch to the Renaissance Festival. But you don't get to dress up as a good old-fashioned witch in regular everyday society, which I think is awful, because if it were socially acceptable to dress up in a witch hat and dramatic dresses all the time, I would be doing it. Clearly, I have an affinity for the dramatic, and I think that there's nothing more gorgeously dramatic than a nice black witch dress and hat. I think that that would really round off my style beautifully. So when I get the opportunity to wear a proper witch dress and hat and all of the accoutrements on top of that, I will absolutely take it. And I might lead you to think, Misty, what if you just saved that for Halloween? No, Halloween is for clowns. I'm always a clown for Halloween. The cringe fact of me for the day is that I love clowns and I love dressing up as a clown, but not your regular fun clown like scary clowns. Well, I like ominous looking clowns. I think outright scary clowns are a little lazy at this point. But that's my hot take for the day. I'm full of them. I'll restrain myself. But I love clowns very much, and I have a. Okay, we're gonna do another cringe fact for the day. I have a clown, OC, original character, a clown Sona, you might say, and I always dress up as her. I'm not sure if I have the guts to show drawings I've done of her online, but I love her very much, and to dress up as her, I have never felt more attractive than I do when I'm dressed up as an ominous-looking murder clown, to be honest. So there's your bucket of cringe for the day. Go ahead and unsubscribe. It's okay. I only have like 2 of them right now. So yes, witch for the Renaissance Festival, clown for Halloween, and then clown in a different way for the rest of the year, every day. I have this fan. You can absolutely ignore that the top is super frayed and raggedy. It's a well-loved fan, and it was not made well. Surprise, surprise, it's a Pride fan. I swear this makes a good sound, and I've always wanted to turn it into an ASMR trigger, and I'm just not sure if it would turn out. I swear it could be something. I was helping a friend sell their work at a convention over the summer, and I took my fan with me, and it was one of the best things I've ever done, because inside the dealer's room of that convention center, it got so hot that it was basically as hot in there as it was outside, even though they had the air conditioning cranked to the max. There was just too many people in there. So this fan got most of its wear and tear during those 3 days of just cooking inside. And no, it was not Anime Expo. I would never go to Anime Expo. I've heard way too many horror stories, even on years where there wasn't a pandemic. I swear there's a good trigger behind this fan. I'll find it one day. I'll just have to listen back on this and see how it sounds. If it sounds good, I'll bring it back. If it sounds good. Well, if you guys like it, I'll bring it back. I suppose it doesn't really matter what I think of it. My life is a little too boring to do a whisper ramble, I think. I'm sure I'll have more to say. I'm sure I'll do whisper rambles more because I just have a lot to talk about, but a lot of it is incredibly embarrassing personal interests of mine. I know I mentioned making a speculation ramble about Halloween Horror Nights that I couldn't post because I took too long to post it, and now Halloween Horror Nights is already open and there's no speculation needed. And so now I could possibly do a video reviewing all of the houses and scare zones that they have at Halloween Horror Nights, or even explaining what Halloween Horror Nights is, because I'm not sure everyone knows what it is. In fact, I know many people don't. So I could explain it and talk about it, because it is something that I very much much into, especially right now since it opened recently. But it's also not the most relaxing content, you know, because we're talking about spooky haunted houses and spooky, creepy costumes and stuff, and gore. So, you know, it's not the most relaxing of subjects, but I also enjoy talking about it. I feel like I could combine the concept of ASMR and a drama channel. I am not above gossiping. I love it, and sometimes YouTube drama is just very juicy. And I've thought about doing a whisper ramble where I just explain a drama situation and why it's juicy. But I also don't know if that's interesting or, you know, relaxing at all. I don't know if my whisper is good enough to be properly relaxing that way, or if the YouTube drama is so juicy that you want to stick around and not fall asleep for it. See, that might be the case for me, unless you don't care about the YouTube drama at all, which in that case, you might not want to watch the video. So I don't know. There are some crusty white suburban dogs barking outside because I'm filming this during the daytime, which is my mistake, my bad. Should have reconsidered. But yeah, they're barking, and there's many of them. So I to cut them all out would be impossible, I think. Though there have been a lot of videos where I've had to really chop them up because there's been a lot of interruptions. If you ever see a cut in my video, it's because something loud happened and I had to cut it out so that it could stay relaxing. It's I'm learning also that you don't have to cut out dead space in an ASMR video because that's part of the relaxation. In my opinion, sounds are best when there's like little lulls in between them. I think spaces in between sentences, like lengthened spaces between words or sentences, really add to the relaxation. So I could definitely also do a whisper ramble where I speak slowly, or do like a breathy whisper ramble. I know some people prefer whispers like that. Leave suggestions. Honestly, I'm just spitballing whatever because there's a lot of options for what I could do, and I'm writing down a bunch of video ideas and I'm just going with whatever right now. I definitely want to branch out into more role plays. Right now I've filmed a few, but I think only one that's going to make it to editing and posting because the others have either had technical difficulties or I didn't like the final product. Because I think at the very end of my filming days, I get very exhausted, and so I need to do a low energy thing, and a roleplay is not low energy. I can tell you that. So I've done, I believe, one that was a low energy, and you could tell. So I'd like to post better, more high quality content that doesn't like feel obviously forced, because I enjoy doing this, and I'd like for that enjoyment to come across through the videos. also Jelly here. Jelly's been here for the videos that I filmed today. I mean, it's not so subtle advertisement for my Etsy, but it's these side hustles that is how I currently pay my bills, so any advertisement is worth it to me. I don't think he's up in my shop yet, but I plan to get him up within the next few days. By the time this is posted, he will probably be up on my Etsy, so check it out if you want a little jellyfish like this. He's very majestic, and he's like sunset rainbow colored. You can't get better than that, you know? So, you know, I would really appreciate anyone who wanted to give me any sales, because money's tight right now and things are expensive. Oh, yes. I want to make a TikTok and an Instagram for this ASMR channel. Cross-platform promotion, stuff like that. But also I know YouTube really likes to promote shorts right now because they're pushing shorts as hard as possible, so I may post a few if I can figure out how to do that. It's not my main prerogative though, so I can't guarantee anything, nor can I promise anything, because I have to figure out how any of that works first. See, I'm not the most tech savvy person, and I've only posted long form content on YouTube, never short form. I've also never posted a TikTok. Up until this point, my life has been very private. I haven't really posted anything anywhere, so I jumped right in with making my face part of my brand. It was a logical next step. I also have plans to make a website so that it can be a hub for all of my different things that I do. My Etsy, I plan to start doing tarot readings soon, this ASMR channel, all of that kind of stuff. I feel like there's one more thing that I'm forgetting right now, but yeah, I feel like there's one more thing that I'm forgetting, but I don't remember what it is right now, so yeah. Oh yeah, I feel like I could also do bookings for customized ASMR videos, but I feel like my audience would have to be bigger before I start doing that, because I feel like that option would just be sitting collecting dust for a while. I also don't know how I would even price that, because videos can be a lot of effort, and I don't want to over or underprice it, so, you know. Probably not yet, but at some point. Well, that's all that I can think of to ramble about right now, but I hope that you enjoyed and that you have a fantastic night's sleep. You wake up tomorrow and you feel like you can do anything.